Just did that RBI double feel?
I mean, it feels great. I mean, anytime you come through for the team, I think it's always a good feeling.
What about your catch?
It was a pretty good one. I made a really good adjustment right there at the end, and I got it.
What was the adjustment that you made on that catch?
I felt like he hit it off the end, but when I started seeing the ball flying, I just realized he hit it better than I thought, and I had to make an adjustment and just move back.
Mendy mentioned recently that he's noticing something different about your balance with your lower body in a good way, a positive way. Is that something you're noticing as well, or what do you think?
I mean, I've been working a lot in my swing and trying to figure out the best way to come through for the team, and it takes work and time, and definitely it looks a little different, but we keep working.
What specifically have you been working on this week?
Just working on the timing-wise, trying to be on time and try to make good decisions at the play.
How much of an extra lift is it for the team to get the leadoff homer from Lindor?
I mean, it's always great. It's always great to get the lead first. Get the lineup going, and give it a little breathe to the starter to keep working on his stuff.
You mentioned the starter. What about Peterson tonight? What did you like about what he did?
I feel our starters are amazing. Peterson's been doing a great job. As a lefty, only facing one lefty today, it's kind of tough to go through so many righties and keep performers. I think he did a great job.
Juan, before the game, David Stern said he thought you might be putting some pressure on yourself because of the start to the season. Have you felt that at all, and kind of challenges that been?
I don't say any pressure. I would say it's more about coming through for the team. Everybody's is hoping I come through, and I want to have the team either way. Try to get some wins, and I know I've been struggling, and I haven't been there for them, but I will be.
How close do you feel like you are to the point where you can start stacking together games like this?
Man, it's a matter of time. We don't know when it's going to come through. I just got to keep working on it.
Another solid start from you. What were you most pleased with?
I think it was a great team win. Defense was spectacular as usual. Alvy did a great job back there. On the offense, battled all night, and they stepped up and gave us the runs we needed.
What worked well for you?
I think kind of mixing everything up, trying to keep them off balance as much as possible, and I think just trying to go right after those guys and get contact, get some swings and misses when I needed them, and
The ball that Lindor leaped up to catch, did you think that was in the gap off the bat?
I didn't love it. He hit it hard. But yeah, I mean, I figured, if he was in the vicinity, he had a chance, and it was awesome to see him get up for that and catch it and get us out of that inning.
If you talk about keeping guys off balance, when you, from game to game, when you're, say, four-seam or slide or something, your usage goes kind of up and down a lot. How much of that is your game planning, just versus reading swings and going with the flow of the game?
Yeah, I think it's a little bit of both. I think we had a pretty balanced game plan, and got into the game and felt like there was some stuff that we could do, and so I think that kind of dictated some of the usage. But I think you do your homework, and then the game kind of tells you what to go with and where we needed to be.
Maybe as you've gotten deeper into your career, have you felt more confident kind of improvising like that, getting off the game plan calls for it?
Yeah, I think so. I think earlier on, there was probably 3 pitches that I threw a lot. And then, as the four seam and the curveball have come along, and being able to have 5 pitches that I trust in any count, any situation, I think it only helps.
Do you get an extra lift out of having a first inning run on the home run by Lindor?
Yeah, I mean, anytime you can jump on the team and get an early lead, gives the offense rhythm, gives us the lead to go out there and pitch and get after guys. And so, it's always good to get some runs early and be able to have the lead like that.
David, it's been basically exactly a year since you came back from the hip. How has the past year compared to maybe what your expectations of it were?
Yeah, it's been good. I feel like for me after the surgery, it was just getting back to being healthy, getting used to the new range of motion and all that came with the surgery. And, it was nice to have a full regular off season to work on my strength and get that back. And so, I think it's been good. I think it's kind of what I've always thought was in there, and it's just about the consistency of it and being able to repeat, and along with cleaning some of the stuff up in the lower body. I feel like it goes all the way up the chain and has cleaned some stuff up in the upper body, and so I think just feeling a lot better physically and being able to repeat much better is a key.
What was it like to get the win against fellow Denver friend Kyle Freeland?
Yeah, it's been good. He pitched well, and it's always fun to go up against him. I feel like we've had a couple of those here especially, and so it's always fun to face a close friend like that and come out on top.
I think that's 7 of the last 11 guys you faced you struck out. Just how locked in general do you feel right now?
I just trying to throw strike. As soon as I get a hit in the count, I try to go for the strikeout. But I think the main thing for me right now is just getting after hitters, throwing strike one. I think that's the big thing about me.
How have you managed to do that more often now than maybe earlier in the season?
I feel better. I feel way better. As soon as the season is going, my body feels really good. My mechanic is locked in right now. I feel great. I feel I can throw the ball whenever I want. I feel really good.
When you're hitting from both sides of the plate like that, what does it tell you?
That my body aligned correctly. I'm rotating the right way from both sides, and it's continue to get work done with the PT, and hopefully come tomorrow and come back and my body gonna align the same way and have good at bats.
I mean, you were trying to find the right-handed spin a little bit earlier this season. How were you able to align it, I guess, with the left-handed spin?
Yeah, there's been a lot of PT work. There's been a lot of talking with the coaches and just studying film, and I'm still not there yet. I got to continue to work. I've been watching Pete a lot, watching other guys in there, Tyrone, the way they do things, and it's just like trying to pick up some things. I'll be same thing. We don't hit the same, but we all have similar movements, and just once I can do the movement, like my body aligns correctly, things should fall.
When you say PT work, was there something physical like that you were trying to?
Yeah, just
correct?
making sure my body. I'm healthy, but making sure my body is moving correctly. Making sure I'm rotating the right way, and making sure I can repeat the patterns that the swing has.
How much?
How much did you enjoy making that play? Lead the catch at shortstop, saved a couple runs there.
It's cool. I loved it. I tried to get my knees as high as I could, so it looked like I jumped higher. It was good. Pete executed his pitch, his game plan, and to get out of that inning, it was huge. And you know me, I love playing defense. I love helping out my pitchers, and today was a great defensive game for us. Pete at first base, great scoops. Vientos third base, Soto right field. It was a good defensive game today. Pitchers did a good job, and you do that, you had a couple of runs, and we win.
What did you think of that catch that Soto made?
It was pretty cool. For a second, when I looked, I was like, I don't think he got a chance, but then he ended up making it. The ball was carrying a little bit more today than usual. So I think it's his first time this year with the ball carries a little bit more. I don't think he was expecting it. And he played it well.
What do you think a game like that, 2 hits, catch, can do in general?
I think he's gonna only continue to climb. I think everybody from the outside keep on saying we're Soto. We've seen it. He has had good at bats, weekly. Overall, he ended up with good at bats, and I think today he actually just the ball fell for him. So I think he's gonna be great. He's gonna end up with his normal numbers, and hopefully from here on out, there's more luck on his side.
Francisco, the second home run, the lights go out.
Man, Jordan wanted to take it away from me, the umpire. Come on now, don't do that to me. That's hitting triples, that's when the hamstrings they start hurting. So just blame Jordan. No, I'm kidding. I was just At this field, you never know if you get it, and I'm just running hard. And look at Jordan, and he called a no home run, so just get on third base for the big guys, you know. But Jordan, don't ever do that again.
You've been here with Edwin through thick and thin. Just what are you seeing from him now? Like, is this as good as you've seen him?
He looks fantastic. He's executing. He's throwing his fastball for a strike, his slider for a strike. All quadrants of the plate. He looks very confident. He has a lot of confidence, and yeah, he looks fantastic. I'm happy for him. Right?
See?